Alleged Chinese rocket debris found on shore in the province of Cagayan. City of Cebu is in a state of calamity after a trash slide. The day of mourning is set. The provincial government of Sultan Kudarat opens applications for SKSU College of Medicine. And the Department of Energy cancels power deal with the Vistes Solar Philippines over failure to fulfill commitments. Good evening, I'm Apolinario, 30 Dignadis Valencia, and this is Philippine Headlines. In Luzon, alleged Chinese rocket debris found on shore in the province of Cagayan. Suspected debris from a Chinese rocket was found on a shoreline in Barangay Alasitan in the municipality of Pamplona, the province of Cagayan, last Monday, January 12. The object was spotted by local residents and was immediately reported to the Philippine Coast Guard or PCG for proper disposition. In Visayas, the city of Cebu is in a state of calamity after a trash slide. The day of mourning is set. The Cebu City Council has approved the declaration of a state of calamity following the trash slide at a private sanitary landfill facility in Barangay Binaliw. The declaration seeks to address the disposal of garbage in the city, especially during the Sinulog festivity expected to generate tons of trash after the Department of Environment and Natural Resources or DENR issued a cease and desist order against the company operating the landfill. Under a state of calamity, the use of the Quick Response Fund worth 30 million pesos is also approved. The fund will be used for garbage disposal services following the incident in Binaliw. In addition, January 16, 2026 or tomorrow is declared a day of mourning for the 2 employees who perished in the trash slide. At 3 in the afternoon, January 13, the death toll reached 13. Earlier, 18 individuals were taken to the hospital while 23 remained missing. Mayor Nestor Archival has ordered further intensification of search and rescue operations, citing signs of life at ground zero. The trash slide occurred last January 8. A structure used as an office and production facility collapsed, pinning workers under the rubble and burying others alive. An update, death toll at Binaliw landfill landslide now at 23 according to the Cebu City Fire Station. In Mindanao, the provincial government of Sultan Kudarat opens applications for SKSU or Sultan Kudarat State University College of Medicine. The provincial government of Sultan Kudarat is inviting qualified individuals to submit their applications for the College of Medicine of Sultan Kudarat State University or SKSU. Applications for academic year 2026-2027 officially opened last January 12 according to the announcement from SKSU. The application period will remain open until June 12 and includes a pre-screening process for aspiring medical students. Governor Dato Pax Ali Mangudadato encouraged qualified college graduates, especially residents of Sultan Kudarat and neighboring provinces, to take advantage of the opportunity to study medicine within the province. The College of Medicine is expected to produce doctors with a deep understanding of local health conditions and who are better prepared to serve communities in Sultan Kudarat. Governor Mangudadato added that the province anticipates that within the next 4 years, the first batch of locally trained doctors will return to serve the people of the province of Sultan Kudarat. The governor aims to have at least 1 doctor in every barangay in the province. This is especially important for the 249 barangays, particularly those that are remote and underserved in terms of medical services. In line with this, the provincial government is formulating a return of service agreement to ensure that graduates will be able to give back the communities that helped and supported their education. In earlier statements, Governor Mangudadatu said that one of his proudest achievements is the establishment of the SKSU College of Medicine, which was opened in less than 3 years. The Sultan Kudarat State University College of Medicine was established through the Republic Act No. 12283, which took effect last year. In the other news, 4 died from influenza-like illness in the city of Puerto Princesa. 4 patients have been recorded to have died from influenza-like illness in the city of Puerto Princesa, the province of Palawan. This was confirmed by Dr. Ralph Flores of the City Health Office based on their data from January of last year up to January 3 this year. During this period, the City Health Office also recorded a total of 1,168 cases, of which 208 required hospital admission. It was clarified that influenza-like illnesses is not a new disease, but is similar to the common flu that people experience every year. However, it may lead to death when it affects immunocompromised patients whose weakened immune system, as those of the elderly, make them more susceptible to other illnesses. The City Health Office advised the public not to panic but instead to strengthen their immune systems, practice self-isolation when experiencing flu symptoms, and observe basic safety measures to prevent the spread of illness, particularly respiratory-related diseases. And our business update, the Department of Energy cancels power deal with Levisis Solar Philippines over failure to fulfill commitments. Energy Secretary Sharon Garin on Tuesday said it has canceled several contracts with Solar Philippines, founded by Batangas 1st District Representative Leandro Leviste, due to failure to fulfill commitments. Garin said the Department of Energy canceled 17,000 megawatts of service contracts, wherein Solar Philippines accounted for almost 12,000 megawatts. According to Secretary Garin, she doesn't want flippers and opportunists to risk and profit from the country's energy security. Hence, they canceled 17,000 megawatts contracts, 12,000 megawatts thereof are of Solar Philippines. The energy chief added that due to these false solar power deals, the country might not have enough reserves in the future and prices won't decrease as we expected before. It has reached out to Leviste and Solar Philippines. They have yet to release a statement as of writing. Okay. And that is Philippine Headlines this Thursday, January 15, 2026. I'm Apolinario 30 Dignadisi Valencia, and this is Salakot Online Broadcasting Network. Good night, Philippines. Amping kasadya.